Hello friends, today is the lecture 4 and we are going to learn about data entry, data types, editing and deleting. For this we need a blank worksheet. So we will open Excel and today we will make a expense sheet. When you open the Excel sheet, you can see that there is a active cell which is thick in border and green in color. First of all, we will zoom it with a plus sign so that I can show you what I am doing here and you can see clearly. In the first cell, I will write expense. You can go right by clicking tab and you can go down by clicking enter. In this cell, I will write items. And in the next cell I will write cost. Again press enter. First expense is ride and the cost of that ride was $6.3. Again click enter. The second expense was coffee and the cost of that coffee was $3.5. Again press enter key. The third expense was lunch and the cost of lunch was $12. Enter. Here the fourth expense is juice, but after entering this juice I remember that this expense is not for today. This was the previous day expense. So I want to delete this cell content. Ponder on my words that I want to delete the cell content, not the complete cell. Just simply click on the cell and press delete key from your keyboard. Here you can see if you delete it from the worksheet, this will delete the complete cell. You can see delete cells. So delete cells and the delete key on your keyboard are different from each other. So never remove a cell unless until you want to remove it. If you want to delete the cell content, just simply click on the cell and press delete key from your keyboard. If you want to enter some data, for example, I want to write here the ride of train. But after that I realized that I do not want it, the long data ride of train. I will simply enter escape and it will remain the same, the ride. If you enter ride of train and click enter, then you will need to click on the cell and select it, backspace, enter. Here you can notice that when I entered ride of train, without entering it, I simply clicked on the escape key and the written content was removed. But after entering the data, I have to remove it from the cell with the backspace key. Again, I remember that the cost of ride was two-sided. So when I went to somewhere and when I came back from somewhere, the cost was double. So I will click on the cell, double click, and I will remove the cell content and make it enter a second price. which is this. For entering cell, there is a shortcut key on your keyboard, that is F2. When you press F2, the active cell will allow you to edit some more data. And if you don't want to enter, simply press escape. Now I will enter date, and today is 30th 6 2020. Here you notice that you'll have to enter the date of your country. Like in Pakistan and Australia, it is day, month and year. And in USA, it is month, day and year. So I will enter the date. Here you can see that the first column A and the second column B are close enough that the date is not fit into the cell completely. So simply click between the column and drag it to the rightward, and now you can see your column A and column B are now white. It is very bad to leave a empty column between the two. So simply white the columns. Now the last thing I am going to tell you is to total these amounts. I have told you that by clicking this white arrow, you can only select the cell. So I will select these 3 cells and I will go to the home. You can see home, and formula sum. By clicking on the sum, I have the total amount of all the expenses for today. So this was the normal and simple worksheet you can make to enter different kind of datas. You can edit the cell, you can remove the cell contents, you can add the date, you can add anything you want, and you can calculate all the data by clicking on the different kinds of formulas. For the complete formulas detail, we will discuss in later videos. So stay connected. Now it's your turn to practice. I hope you understand well the lectures I gave to you. Thank you so much for your complete participation and for your keen interest in keeping your learning high and making your skills more wider.